Question for me, Jay. Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder loses a unanimous decision victory against Joseph Parker. Really didn't seem like himself.
Yeah.
Well, thoughts on the performance, and is it over?
I mean, to be honest, the performance on Wilder wasn't a performance. You know what I mean? Wilder didn't do what Wilder do. He boxed, or he tried to box, and it looked like he just was uncomfortable with the whole experience. But honestly, it kind of looked like he wasn't there. Like his body was there, but his mind wasn't there. He just didn't do what Deontay Wilder do, which is try to knock you the fuck out. And Joseph Parker, he did something smart though. Joseph Parker kept his distance with the pressure. What I mean by that is, while Wilder is stepping around, he didn't jump at him. Like of course he gotta give a little more to get his shot off. He gotta step in a little more to get his shot off, but he wasn't being too reckless to the point Wilder could catch him with something and then put him out. You know what I mean? He was making Wilder have to think in there and set his shit up with him keeping his distance and firing when he wanted to fire. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Joseph Parker. So that made it a little more difficult. That made it a little more difficult for Wilder, because he wasn't just putting himself directly in front of him. At the same time, it looked like Wilder was trying something out that he'd been working on, but he got stuck in that and forgot the part where I really be knocking people the fuck out. Like, if it looked like the plan was to mix the two. You know what I mean? We're gonna start off boxing, we're gonna lure him in. Once we lure him in, go ahead and do what you do. But it was like that second part never clicked in. And I don't understand it, only because this is how you made your name. You made your name knocking people out. A lot of people try to blame Malik, but you in there fighting. You know what I mean? And we could go at Malik and say this and say that. But at the end of the day, like he always say, I got that equalizer. I can put you out one shot. We can make it all the way to the 12th round. I can still knock you out. I felt like he forgot that. So somewhere along the way, his killer instinct wasn't there. And some people saying that he took some type of herbal medicine or some shit. Ayahuasca or some shit, whatever that is. Throw that shit away. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with it and get back to doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Wilder is in a place of peace, and I get it, but that a fighter is not peaceful. Fighter not peaceful because your job is to hurt people. A lot of guys get on TV and be acting and, oh yeah, I like to spend time with my kids and this. And I'm not saying they lying, but it's a side of them that's very vicious. That part has left Wilder. Here's the most interesting part. The reason it wasn't a bad thing that he lost that fight, because that might put some fire under his ass, but also that makes the AJ and Wilder fight look more interesting, because now it's like people gonna say, well, AJ could beat Wilder if Wilder won that time.